for Walls of Blood, the song Walls of Blood. The tuning that I'm using here is B, but in this situation, the guitar is actually not tuned to B. I'm using the Digitech Whammy DT pedal, which where we can detune our guitar without actually having to do it manually. So I was able to drop this down. The guitar itself is tuned to E flat, so I dropped it down to B to make it a little bit more heavy or whatever. And here's the intro riff. Okay, so basically just a combination of doing alternate picking on the sixth string, as you can see, what's from me playing that riff, palm muted, and the notes that I'm playing on the fifth string are all opened. So you have the combination of palm muting and just opening up notes. So the first couple of notes are on the fifth string. It's going to be a hammer-on from the 5th to the 7th fret. So a lot of 4s in between these notes. So. And then it's 8 to 7 pull off on the 5th string. And then a pull off from the 10 to the 7 on the 5th string. And then a pull off from the 11 to the 8 on the 5th string. Going back to the 8 to 7 on the 5th string. So it all sounds like this, slower. So on the second round of this riff, I'm ending with this thing where I'm just hitting the 5th fret on the 5th string, alternate, palm muted for 4. And then we start the whole process again, and then the end of the next 2 rounds, we do this chromatic rundown. Anyway, it's easier if you watch me do it. So a really good exercise, these kind of things I would do as warm-ups before playing gigs or whatever, more of these faster type of patterns just to kind of really get warmed up with the alternate picking and the whole bit, especially playing in bands like Testament that involve this kind of stuff, more fast-paced stuff. These kind of licks or these kind of riffs I would be definitely concentrating on more to warm up before playing a gig or recording. That chromatic rundown, real easy. 5th string is just 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing on the 6th string. So, up the speed. At that point, we're doing a chromatic rundown, but going into the first verse, which is the 3rd fret on the 6th string. Back to that riff. So, and all that is on the 5th string, it's just 6, 5, 4, 3. And on the 6th string, we're going to go 7, 6, 5, 4. And then we're doing the alternate picking thing on the 3rd fret. So basically going back and forth from doing the initial intro riff and changing that key for just the vocals and running through the verse. Then when the lines would finish in the verse, I go back to the original riff. So. bar chords, real simple there. I'm doing a little slide from the 3, 4 bar chord. So 3, 4, 3, and then 1. Of course, as we know with our bar chords, always a full step ahead on the 5th string. Back in.